Alright, hey guys, today we're going to be going through some fluffal combos, the bread and butter combos of the deck. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so the first combo I'm going to show is the basic fluffal combo. It's really simple. This is pretty much what you're going to be going for the most often. This is what you want to achieve. This is a going second OTK build that might change when Rise of the Duelist comes out. We got some new support that seems to make going first viable. I haven't done enough testing to say whether or not that is a better strategy than the tried and true for Fluffals, which is going blind second, going for this OTK. So I'm going to show you the basic OTK. I'm going to put the extra deck over here. There's a little more room. So all you need for the basic OTK is Patchwork and Dog. Obviously, there are multiple ways to get to this, which I'll try to go over later in the video, but yeah. So it doesn't matter what order, but first you can activate Patchwork, and that'll grab you Poly, and any edge imp will go with Chain. That doesn't really matter for now because this is just the basic combo. We'll go into some more involved ones where you'll have to get sabers later on. So then you have this hand going, so you want a normal Fluffal Dog and activate effect to search. You want Cat. Again, it's just a basic combo. So once you have this set up, what you want to do is activate Poly. So you're going to send Cat and Chain to summon Kraken. You're going to want to do Chainlink 1, Cat, Chainlink 2, Chain. We don't really, in this basic combo, we don't really care about Chain resolving or not. So we want to block Fluffal. So Chain will resolve, and we'll get... You can either get another Patchwork if you, for some reason, they have back row that you can't pop, or there's something stopping you from OTKing and you maybe want to get some fuel for next turn if you think you'll survive that long. But usually, where is it? Usually in this combo, I'll go for Fright for Fusion. There it is. Cool. So, and then Chainlink 1 will resolve. We'll get Poly back to our hand. And then you can use Kraken's effect to pop a monster on your opponent's board. Kraken is really good because it doesn't target. It does target. It doesn't destroy. That's what I meant to say. It doesn't destroy. It targets though, but still, good if you can't clear their entire board. But one monster is stopping you from the OTK. Kraken can fix that. So at this point, activate Poly. And from there, you want to make Sabertooth, activate Sabertooth's effect, bring back Kraken. So the way that interaction works is even though you already used Kraken's effect, since it's a soft once per turn, when you bring it back, it can still attack directly. And Kraken can attack twice. This is the cool interaction of the deck. The coolest thing, I think, is that the attack boosting effect of Sabertooth plus the ability of Kraken to attack twice in a battle phase equals exactly 8,000 damage. So Kraken will have, I believe, 26, and Sabertooth will have 28. So 28 and then 26 times 2 is 52. So that's 8,000. So that is your basic OTK combo. Okay, so I'm going to show another combo here. This isn't exactly a different combo. We're still going to end with the same board. I just kind of wanted to show how easy it is to get to that board. You don't have to draw Patchwork or Dog. There's so much searching in this deck that there's a lot of different card combinations that will be able to get you there. So with these three cards, again, order doesn't really matter here. We can Foolish Burial Goods. And with goods, you pretty much always, until Rise of the Duelist comes out, and we'll have another target. You always want to send Toy Vendor because sending Toy Vendors to the graveyard is a rota. So when you send Toy Vendor, you get Toy Vendor effect to search a Fluffal or Edgem Sabers. So with this hand, you probably want to get Cat. Where's Cat? There it is. And Cat's pretty much what we usually searching when we're going for the OTK because it allows you to recycle your poly, which you need, as you saw in the last combo. So now our hand is like this. It looks kind of stuck at first because we don't have poly and this is a fusion deck, right? But thankfully there are ways to get around that. So we can activate Fluffalbear's hand effect. We can send us to the graveyard to set a Toy Vendor directly from our deck to a spell Trap Zone. So gotta set that. So of course activate it. And we're really not interested in the payoff of possibly special summoning a Fluffal here. We literally just need a outlet to discard Chain. So we'll activate Toy Vendor to discard Chain to reveal. That is a lucky draw. We'll special summon this out, but we don't need that for the actual combo. In fact, let's just say we don't special it out. Or use it at all. Let's say we don't use it at all. Let's say we missed. We still get to activate Chain's effect to search a Frightfur card. So we want Patchwork here. So then, once you have Patchwork, you want to activate Frightfur Patchwork. So that'll get you your search. You'll search Sabers and a poly. So cool. With this, we can basically get into our full combo. We'll activate poly using these two. Unfortunately, we can't chain block here, but hopefully Cat still goes off. So Kraken. Cat effect, get back poly. And if you remember, we started out with 3 cards in hand. So we'll have 2 cards left in hand. And if one of them is a Fluffal, great, then we can poly it with Kraken and then get the full combo and get the OTK. But if not, Sabers has a neat effect where you can place a card from your hand to on top of the deck to special summon it from the graveyard. So we'll do that. Let's say that whatever that card was, we'll bring Sabers back and then use poly. Get Sabertooth, activate Sabertooth, bring back Kraken, and there's the OTK again. So just showing off that there's a lot of different avenues to get to the OTK. So something you might notice at this point is that a lot of these combos die to a single hand trap. If your Patchwork gets ashed or your poly gets negated, you're pretty much SOL. So that's why I run Called by a 3 in this deck. You really need a good hand to fight through even one disruption. So yeah, Called by is what saves a lot of these combos. If at this point in the video you've started wondering or noticed that these combos seem kind of fragile, it's because they are. But now I'm going to show you, we're still going to end on the OTK, but this is kind of the full combo. It's basically Dog Patchwork plus any extender. Basically, the best extender in the deck is a way to dump Toy Vendor, activate Toy Vendor's search effect. So the most simple, easy way to do that is with goods. So this is a nice 3-card full combo, quote unquote. This will get you what you want 99% of games. If you have a Called by with this, that's basically the god hand. Not much more you can ask for except Bare Wings, but we'll go over that in a sec. So yeah, again, with this, order doesn't really matter. But just to show off, doesn't matter, like I said, but goods. We're looking to dump toy vendor. So dump toy vendor, activate toy vendor's effect. We pretty much want saber or and cat, and we can get both with toy vendor and the dog normal. So doesn't really matter what we get here as long as it's one of those two. So let's get cat. So cat's in our hand. We can, at this point, normal dog, activate dog's effect. This time we want sabers. Sabers was over here. Yep. Okay. Cool. So now we have this hand. So we're gonna activate patchwork at this point. You need poly to do your combos. So we want poly and we want chain. Okay. So here you're gonna want to use poly, activate poly. You're gonna use chain and cat. Basically the same deal as the very first combo we did. We're going to summon Kraken, and then chain link 1 cat, chain link 2 Edgem chain. In this combo, we do need both to resolve, but let's assume for the sake of the video that chain resolves. Oh wait, so first chain resolves, so we search a Frightfur card. In this combo, we are specifically looking for fusion. And then cat resolves, adding the poly back to our hand. At this point, you can activate Kraken to pop a monster if you need to. And then at this point, what you can do, this is optional, but you'll see why you might want to do it, is you activate poly, and instead of just using this and this or this and this, use all three for your Sabertooth effect. Brings back Kraken. So we have sabers in the graveyard. We want to fight for fusion specifically for Tiger. So Tiger has an awesome, extremely useful effect. Let's focus on Tiger. It says when you fusion summon this, you can target cards on the field up to the number of fusion materials used for its fusion summon, destroy them. So it is target, it is destruction, but it is essentially a full board nuke if you load up your graveyard enough. So the requirements is 1 sabers and 1 or more fluffal monsters. So we can look at our graveyard, and so we can banish cat, dog, and sabers, and that's 3 pops right there. And you know, that might not be able to wipe your opponent's entire board, but in most cases will be more than enough to get you the dub. Bare Wings, this is arguably the most important combo in Fluffals that isn't the OTK. This will unbrick you, it'll save you, it gets you so many cards. It's honestly probably the most broken component of this deck. I'm going to show it off right now. So we're going to activate Bear's Hand effect like we have in previous combos. That'll get us a Toy Vendor directly from deck to Spell Trap Zone. So we're going to activate Toy Vendor. Toy Vendor's once per turn on field effect, it's soft once per turn by the way, says you can discard a card, draw a card, and if it's a Fluffal monster, you can special any Fluffal monster in your hand. So if we're going second, we have 4 other cards in hand. If we're going first, we have 3 other cards. So if any of those are Fluffals and then we draw a Fluffal here, those are all live to be special summoned. So let's see, it's a bear, so we can special it, or any Fluffal. We discarded the swings obviously. to activate the effect. If you have like a dog or something, that would be obviously better to special. In this case, doesn't really matter. We're just gonna special bear. The reason we don't really care about that though is we want the more powerful effect of wings. We don't really care about the special. What we want is wings to be engraved with another fluffal while toy vendor's on the field, so we can activate wings effect, which says you could banish wings and another fluffal in your graveyard to draw a card, and then pop toy vendor, optionally pop toy vendor to draw another card. And like we've seen from previous combos, popping toy vendor is something you almost always are interested in doing because it's a free fluffal search or edge sabers if you need that card. So you'll pretty much always be drawing 2 plus getting a free search off of wings, bear wings. So that in itself is crazy, and hopefully we'll draw some good stuff here, and you can see how this combo really can unbrick you into some amazing combos. So we're gonna activate wings, banish wings and this bear to draw a card. It's an amazing draw. And then we'll pop toy vendor to draw another card. So we'll activate toy vendor. We can get a lot of things here. I'm gonna go for penguin. Where is penguin? There you go. Oops. Okay. So we haven't normal summoned yet. We have a bunch of cards in our hand on top of these. Penguin has a nice on-field effect. We can normal summon Penguin, activate its effect, which can special a fluffal from hand. So we can special Owl. That's a good bait for some sort of negation. And then Owl's search effect in this specific scenario would be really good Ash bait so that our patchwork goes through if they don't know the deck. They don't know to wait for patchwork. So we get a polymerization. So that's nice. So at this point we can activate patchwork. And that'll get us another poly. So in this case we're not going to need cat because we'll have 2 polys. And then we want chain so we can plus off of the fusion. So with the bodies on board, everything the way this board has played out, I'm actually going to link these 2 off into Cross Sheep. It's the only link monster I play in the deck right now, at least. We're going to want to activate Poly. We're going to use Penguin and Chain. So right here, we are going to get, let's say we're going second for the sake of this combo. So we're going to go Kraken. So here, based on our hand, let's just assume for the sake of this combo that there were no fluffals in our hand when we started out. In that case, you'd 100% want Cross Sheep to be Chainlink 1. That way you get another body so you can actually go through with your OTK. And then Penguin, Chainlink 2, and Chainlink 3. So Chain is going to get us Fright for Fusion, but assuming we don't have sabers, a way to put sabers in grave, we don't have the way to properly get all the benefits of activating Fright for Fusion. So that's not really important for us at this state of the combo. So first we're going to resolve Chain. So that'll get us, where is it? Fright for Fusion. There it is. And then Chainlink 2 will go off, so we'll get 2 draws from Penguin, and then we'll have to discard 1. Okay, so that's pretty good. Definitely we want to discard Twin Twister. This will actually get us full combo, those draws right there. So now Cross Sheep's going to resolve. You can special Penguin back, and the bad thing about Fluffals and Cross Sheep is it's cool to get another body on the board, but most of the Fluffals' good effects are hard ones per turns, like Cat and Penguin's draw effect off of being fusioned. In card you're gonna want to be resurrecting with Cross Sheep is Penguin due to its other effect. It's not its draw effect, but its special effect is a soft once per turn. You can only use it once while this card is face up on the field. So when you resurrect it, that sort of resets. Nice little Yu-Gi-Oh rule there. So we can actually special this dog And dog does not need to be normaled for its search to go off, so we can get its dog search, and we can get sabers to essentially complete our full combo here. So what we're gonna do, the main thing we want to do here with our saber tooth summon is dump sabers. So we want saber's tooth for sure, and obviously we need Kraken. So let's say we send off these three, so we're gonna end up getting, that's with this polymerization of course, we're gonna get 3 material Sabertooth. So we'll activate Sabertooth's effect to bring back Kraken. So that's our full combo right there, or our full OTK combo. And then we can finish it off now that we have Sabers in grave. We can use as many fluffals as we want from field or graveyard to summon Tiger. So we have this dog, we have owl, we have bear, we have sabers, and we have penguin on field. So if we really wanted to, we could get 5 pops off of this tiger summon, which is insane. For shits and gigs, we're gonna actually do that, although usually I found you don't need more than 3. So we'll get tiger there. And there you have it. With bare wings and a little bit of luck, we've ended on the full board plus lacrosse sheep. This is more than enough to OTK, more than enough to nuke their board. With assuming you activated Kraken's effect before you resurrected him, that was actually 6 pops. And this is well over 10k damage right here. So of course, Bear Wings is luck based. There's luck involved there. But a lot of the cards that we drew were running at 3, or I would highly recommend running them at 3. So honestly, Bear Wings is just an insane consistency boost, card advantage boost. It is so good in the deck. It is something that you're constantly going to want to be going for and searching for. And again, all of the fluffal monsters are actually just a goods, because you can use goods, dump, toy vendor, search any fluffal. So there's a lot of ways you can get to Bear Wings. There's a lot of ways you can get to all of the combos. That's one of the beautiful things that I love about fluffals is there's so many avenues to get to your power plays, and that is really fun. So yeah, that is that combo, Bear Wing. All right, that's going to do it for this video, guys. See you in the next one. Thank you for watching.